Hey there, Ruthie here, and welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to go on another business trip that's nothing new around here, and it's the realities of a working mom. But while I'm gone, it's actually Ellie's very first day of camp, and I would say this is probably the hardest thing as a working mom. Really the guilt of kind of missing these events in my kid's life and just not being there. I know for her, she's gonna have an amazing time, but because it is her very first time ever going to a camp, I really was hoping to be able to take her and pick her up and hear how her day was going. But unfortunately, I can't do that. And that's mom guilt. Like, stay-at-home moms are troopers. They do so much. They have a very difficult job. But I will say the mom guilt of a working mom is really difficult. I mean, I feel like I can never do anything right, whether it's at work or with my kids. I feel like I'm constantly stretched too thin. This time, it's just another example of one of those times where I feel like I'm stretched too thin. So what do I do when this happens? I over-organize. To cope with my mom guilt and feeling like I can't be there, I take extra time to make sure everything is planned out the best that I possibly can. So let's get ready for camp and try to reduce my mom guilt by over planning. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-pack all her outfits actually for the whole time that I'm gone. I know this seems a little over the top, but with camp, there are like different days that she has to wear different stuff and swimsuits and things like that. And I don't want my nanny to have to deal with all of that on top of, the kids and everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-pack all the outfits for the days. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-pack her backpack and everything she needs. Make sure everything is absolutely labeled because it's camp and we'll probably lose a bunch of stuff, but labeling definitely prevents it. And if you are looking for labels, I absolutely love these labels. They're so cute, so easy to use. I bought a pack that was like for preschool at the beginning of the year, and it has actually lasted me all the way through camp, so it was a good option for me. And I'm not getting her a new backpack because she only went to preschool and I feel like her backpack is in excellent condition. She'll go ahead and use that. And I did get her a brand new lunchbox to go along with her backpack because she will be having lunch every single day at camp. Now that all the outfits are ready and packaged by day of the week, I know I'm crazy. Well, I will be sending her with a smaller version of sunscreen, both spray and stick, as well as some bug spray. We will apply sunscreen before we leave the house, but her camp will reapply it for us as well. And then on the days where she does have swimming, I'll also send a wet bag with her so that she can put her swimsuit in there once she's all done. Lastly, I'm packing up a gallon-sized Ziploc with some spare clothing. Now, Ellie has been potty trained for well over a year, and so she rarely has accidents, but you just never know. And so I wanted to send some extra clothes with her, as well as that sunscreen and the bug spray. And then this Ziploc bag will actually stay at her camp. Finally, don't forget to label the shoes as they do take them on and off. And I love these labels because they tell her exactly which one is the right foot and left foot. So whenever I go away for work, I usually leave some kind of schedule. Now, when my kids were babies, I would literally write out every single time of day, what they need, what activity you should do with them, how much milk they should have at that point, all of that. Now, as they grow up, I don't need to give as many details, especially because they'll be with my nanny, my in-laws at some point. Oh yeah, did I mention my husband's going away on a work trip at the same time? Fun time. So I won't leave as many details, but I am going to go ahead and lay out all the meals just because, again, this is the first time she's getting a packed lunch every single day. I'm gonna be leaving Sunday evening and Monday is gonna be Ellie's first day of camp. So Sunday night, I'll go ahead and pack her lunch, get everything situated. Always I'm gonna give her some kind of sandwich. So I have a category for fruit, for example, and I think the best fruit to send her with is like apples, grapes, or watermelons. So she'll kind of rotate through those. I'll always include some kind of veggie, whether it's cucumbers or cherry tomatoes or carrots, some kind of like chips or crackers or something of that nature, and then a treat. And I'm gonna include like a pouch or a yogurt or a bar. I saw this awesome hack with a water bottle where you freeze part of it and then you'll add water the next day. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm also sending her with a clear water bottle because I want them to see when she's all out of water versus her asking for it. Leave a comment down below with your best camp tips and anything I should prepare for. I also wrote out their dinner menu for my in-laws and my husband so they don't have to think about it. So I'll go ahead and print that out. I always leave it out on the counter with all the information. It also has all the medical information, you know, the general stuff, but this way everyone has access to it. The other thing, before I go out of town, I always try to make sure the fridge is fully stocked, the laundry is done the best it can be, and just like everything is as prepared as it can be. So as I was making the meal plans, I also made all my grocery lists, and that way I can go ahead and get that taken care of today and be all set for my trip. I'm gonna go ahead and place my Costco Instacart. Love Instacart. I also ended up doing a Trader Joe's run and a Target pickup. So let's see what I got. So starting with Trader Joe's, I did pick up a pack of these Campari tomatoes and 2 packages of cucumbers, an avocado, a big tomato, and some corn. We're gonna be grilling a little bit. Hummus, of course, some croutons, chips, and salsa. And then I also got the kids a pack of string cheese and then a ton of pasta. My kids just love pasta, so I got all kinds of variety from macaroni to this 3 vegetable. I got myself a little bit of sparkling rosé. These pickles are so delicious. Yum. Sweet potato fries, some mini pizzas for the kids, Hawaiian rolls, and these packages for acai bowls. So that's for Trader Joe's. At Target, I mostly stocked up on the kids' snacks, so I got these little Annie's bunny snacks. Ellie loves these, and I thought it would be perfect for camp. Of course, a ton of pouches. Both my kids love them. Some Eggo waffles, and these veggie straws. Of course, Honest juice boxes, because I have 2 toddlers. And then my almond milk, Caesar dressing, and some sour cream. Costco order came earlier today while I was working and my husband unloaded it. Thank you, hubby. But now let's go ahead and wash everything, put everything away. All right, and that is it. That is my get ready before I go on a work trip / getting ready for camp video. This is a pretty long title. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any further videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.